Bitcoin is pumping right now, but is it a fake out or is Bitcoin actually right now going to higher price? I'm going to tell you exactly why I'm still holding on into my short and also what am I exactly expecting out of this pump. Is Bitcoin going to go and continue higher? I'm going to make it quite clear which resistance line we need to break before seeing any higher price. And also I'm going to give you the best new long and short trades because as you can see right now, if I pull up the TA, we clearly saw Bitcoin go much lower. We had seen a drop once we had opened a short trade yesterday. I made it quite clear that I was short on Bitcoin. Why? Because we actually got the perfect scenario. We got a scalp short that also has within it a combination of the higher time frame, to be honest, pivotal area of us retesting 107 108. And I made it quite clear for the beginning of this week, even on Monday, guys, that Bitcoin, for it to be actually super bullish, for us to go much higher, not only is it good that we actually were able to break and hold 105, but I need the most important area to be broken, which is 107 108. And actually the best idea whenever I talk about or mention an important resistance line, this would also be the best area to look into a short. Hence why we had pre-planned, made the plan and hit the setup all together while live. As you can see, I've been live streaming every single day, guys. So if you want to follow me, make sure to you've hit the notification bell because I always go live from Monday to Friday at 7 a.m. Eastern time or Dubai time at 4 p.m. guys. As you can see right now, I'm still holding on into my short. Even though I took profits, I moved my stop loss at entry. I'm still continuing within the short. Why? Because I try to become or be as greedy as possible whenever I have a profitable trade. I try to not close it very quickly. The reason most people do not become profitable traders is because they always immediately close their winners, and whenever they make or lose a trade, they try to hold it on for as long as possible, even pray that it doesn't hit their liquidation price. However, the best way to trade is actually doing the opposite. If we have a winner in terms of a trade, leave it open, just take some profits off and also hit or move the stop loss to break even, but try to not close it. Why? Because sometimes we obviously get a best entry and then the price keeps on lower. So now I need to make it quite clear what are the expectations for Bitcoin. Is there any idea for a short? I see an opportunity to short right now. I'm going to talk about it and even maybe take it with you guys. As you can see, if I go now on a lower time frame, I told you guys that we have not even cleared the danger zone unless we go above 108. Bitcoin cannot and would not probably see any sign of bullishness. If we manage to hold and break and reclaim 107 to 108, then we can actually see a nice easy ride pump to 114 at least. But for now, I'm just focusing on the idea and the pivotal area of 107 108. Since I've got a short from it, it's quite okay for us guys to be actually changing our opinion or out view whenever something different that happens. But for the time being, nothing different happened or nothing that actually changed from yesterday to today. Hence why I'm going to talk about the easy normal stuff that I'm right now looking at on Bitcoin, because right now we are still actually pumping up a bit, but we are still downtrending. As I told you guys, you do not fade out or forget that we are still hitting or faked out 107 108. And even within, as I mentioned yesterday guys, even within the huge downtrends, we sometimes actually can get some nice pumps. Hence why I told you guys that there's a chance that maybe what happened from 98 back up to 107 would be similar to what happened during the downtrend when we had actually seen previously, I think mid-October, we had seen an actual pump from 103 back up to 116. And I told you guys that this is quite similar to what we are seeing now, because as I mentioned guys, that if you use the Fibonacci retracement tool and you compare like when did we exactly top out at, as you can see, if I pull up the Fibonacci numbers, as you can see, we clearly topped out at somewhere close to 0.5%, and it's very similar to where exactly right now we are topping out. As you can see, if I compare it, as I told you guys, we topped out at the 15% area. And similarly, as you can see, if I take the volume profile, the Fibonacci retracement tool, we clearly see that right now Bitcoin actually topped out at exactly 0.5. So I'm not saying that Bitcoin is definitely going lower, but based on the similarity of what happened at 116 and then we saw a huge drop from 116 back down to 98, and also how similar the structure and the liquidity that we still got under these areas, similar to how we had them previously, there's always the chance and the danger looming ahead of us going much lower, to be honest, because we have not cleared 107, 108. But as I told you guys, it's never wrong to change your opinion, flip from bearish to bullish if we actually see a flip of 107, 108. So if we do that, then forget everything that I've said in the past 5 minutes. But if we manage to hold it on as a resistance, I think it's better, to be honest, to be waiting for lower price. I'm going down now, sorry guys, to go on a lower time frame and see where are the closest areas and ideas for a possible short. Because as I told you guys, whenever the price is going higher, whenever the price is pumping, to be honest, you'd never catch me trying to long a pump or short a dump. I always wait for pumps to wait or look for the best resistance line and then short and fade out these pumps. Hence why we actually had taken our best short this week, taken by actually waiting for a fake out. As you can see, we had waited for a fake out of 106.6. We told you guys that we got liquidity sitting over here. We got the Monday high being weak, and then we just waited for this fake pump and then shorted the move all the way down. Now, right now, I got a similar plan that maybe, just maybe, you can actually take it all with you guys. As you can see, if I pull up the chart right now, I got multiple ideas of why this area is actually could offer us a chance to short. Because as you guys right now, basically what Bitcoin did is actually on the lower time frame, just forget everything that I said on the higher time frame. On the lower time frame, as you can see, we took liquidity, and then right now we are actually retesting the area where we started to drop from. And usually, if someone doesn't know this fact, let me just quickly turn your heads towards the volume ideas. Whenever you actually have a volume area where you took liquidity from the upside, I don't want to make it too advanced for you guys, but just to give you the gist of it, as you can see, whenever we take liquidity from the upside and then we see a drop, usually the price likes to retrace back. Like, we get a drop out of this liquidity grab and then we go back, hit or pump towards this area, and then usually only just hit the volume profile point of control of the previous range, not to make it overly complicated. Just hit or see this area. We got the daily and also the point of control, and we also got the Fibonacci golden pocket as some extra confluence for a short. So anyways, just to not make it overly advanced and complicated, just think about it as a possible fake pump to the upside for us to retest the previous area where we saw the dump happen from, and then maybe take it all the way lower. So I'm not saying that this would happen, but as a trader, a profitable day trader that always looks for the shorts at pumps and the longs at dumps, the only opportunity that I see right now, if someone had not longed the lows, I'd never tell you to right now long the breakout. Hence why it's better, to be honest, to be waiting for a possible short. Now, just having said that, we also always have the chance, guys. You'd never know where Bitcoin is going next, so we always have the chance of us actually going higher, breaking out of 105.9, 106. We do not get offered the short, and then I'll be waiting, to be honest, for another extra retest of the previous 107, 108 area, and then we'll see we either break out of it and then be calling for higher price. Because I think that if we hold on to 107, 108 as support, we can easily have a strong pump back up to 114. But to be honest, maybe we can actually fake it out again and then look for a short. So I've got a short again if we actually fail to break 107, 108, or the little short idea that maybe I can take it right with you guys, because I always got my week's portal on, because I'm trying to be as transparent as always and as possible, showing you how much profits I'm making. If I lose a trade, you'd know about it, because I always try to share also my stop loss and my liquidation price. So having said that, we got a short open. We either compound it by actually like fading out the pump, getting the best short here, and then seeing extra dump, or we actually see the stop loss being hit at break even and then wait for a higher pump on Bitcoin. Having said that, also similarly on ETH, I just want to take a quick look at it, because it's yesterday it has hit our area and target interest of for a long, hence why I'm quite happy about that. To be honest, I see ETH, especially because if Bitcoin actually keeps on pumping, I can think, to be honest, that ETH has an easy ride up all the way up to 3,650 and probably even 3,800. I said, guys, on the higher time frame, the easiest short, to be honest, is us waiting for 3,800 and then see if we fail to break it. I'm going to actually jump into a short on ETH, but for the time being, I'm still cautious because nothing bearish happened on ETH yet. So I'm just following Bitcoin. I just want to see, to be honest, whether we actually just pump a bit, hit this area, get the best short for the day, and then fall lower to actually maybe get our longs at 98, 97, or Instead, we actually break 106, hold 106, and then go much higher. So I'm going to quickly and for the time being just focusing on that, seeing if we get offered a new short, or maybe just maybe wait for the price to keep on pumping and then decide whether we're going to 114 or not. So hopefully everything was quite clear, guys, for you. I try to not to look at the comments for the beginning of the live stream, just to give you a quick update, guys. But right now, as I told you guys, I'm trying to always look to long and short right in front of you guys. So right now, let me quickly take a deeper look on the price. I just wanted to give you a quick idea of why exactly this would happen. Just to give you a quick deeper look, guys, by the way. It's basically quite simple if you want to actually learn why maybe we get a short. Basically, just sometimes, or the classic volume short to be had is sometimes Bitcoin likes to go within a range, like make a range, as we did previously on Monday. Then we get offered the short because we took liquidity, and then we go lower. And what happens usually is the price never continues to dump forever. So what maybe happens for the time being, actually we get the pump as we are doing right now, and then we only go back up to the point of control of the previous area. If you do not know what the point of control is, it's basically just using the volume profile tool, putting it on the previous range, and then you'll get the red horizontal line, meaning that this is the area with the highest volume within this little range where we got or took liquidity from. And then basically we only just hit it and then continue on lower, just because, as you can see, hitting the structure of lower highs and higher and lower lows. Hence why this could be actually what's going on today for Bitcoin. We got the New York session opening in 2 hours, and as I told you guys, the most important moves usually happen at the 6:30 p.m. Dubai time, which is going to happen in 2 hours. Maybe wherever you are in the world, you can just look at the clock and then just to add 2 hours to the current timing, guys. How are you, brothers? Thank you, Muhammad Rifat Zloty said, I think higher lows trend has started on Bitcoin from 98 on 4 hourly. Thank you for your opinion. I am long from 103. Where did you take profit? Around 105? Exactly at around, not even 105, at around 103.6. That was my take profit for the short. Thank you, brother. Said the person at Fatcoin, aka Altcoin. Thank you. Vlidi, good morning, brother, and wherever you are, good evening if you are in most of the world. I think in the US it's quite early right now. Sorry for streaming at 7 a.m. Eastern time. Virkan said, good evening, Ahmed. Apparently he's evening in the evening like me. So hopefully, guys, you've understood why or what exactly I'm looking at. The good thing, at least with this little pump that is happening, and even prior to that, even with the dump, we had seen quite a lot of coins actually pump, guys. You know me, that I'm always waiting for the little altcoin market to start to give me some chances, opportunities, and I'm always going to jump on them and mention them to you guys. So right now, my radar has started working. I'm just looking for the best opportunities right now. Maybe we get some other altcoins, because we had seen lots of altcoins that started to be moving. But for the time being, I'm just closely watching and boringly watching Bitcoin. I think that right now, if you want to ask my opinion for the little time frame or the short time frame, scalp time frame, I see that if we hold 104.6, to be honest, I'm going to be waiting for higher right now while holding this origin line. I'm going to be waiting for 105.9, but then we either get, as I said, because I think I deleted the Fibonacci retracement tool, I got the Fibonacci from this little local high to this little local low, as you can see, putting it on, and then you'll see how we got the confluence. I always try my best to find multiple reasons for me to get or jump into a trade. You'd never catch me, to be honest, like having one sole reason for entering a short or a long. This could happen maybe for scalps, but for the intraday trades and also swing trades, I try to always look for at least 2 to 3 or maybe up to 4 or 5 reasons, to be honest, for jumping into the trade. That would actually make the likelihood of us winning the trade much higher. Hence why I always try, as a profitable day trader, someone who has been doing this for a living for quite a while now, I always try to, because like whenever you do this for a long period of time, you'll probably, even you guys, if you have tried at least trading, you've probably, like, once you get used to opening the chart, you'll probably see multiple opportunities a day. But the key is here is you holding on, not taking any trade that you get offered, but only the good ones, the ones that you actually see with multiple confluence, with multiple ideas backing all them up. Like imagine seeing, depends on what kind of trading you do, but for me personally, someone who looks at the order flow, at the exit chart, that looks at the longs and shorts, I need to see how many shorts are opening, how many longs are opening, what the market is doing like in terms of liquidations. I need to see the highs at the day, liquidity graphs. I need to see the volume profile. So whenever, it's good to be honest, whenever I see multiple reasons backing a certain view on the market, to jump immediately into a short or a long, as we've been doing, to be honest, for quite a while. I know that most of you guys right now are quite new to the channel. I am not envy to the fact that right now we literally jumped from 800 subs back, or quite quickly, to 2k subs, guys. So thank you for showing up. I'm usually going, or not usually, every single day I'm going live at 7 a.m. Eastern time, which is 4 p.m. Dubai time for me. Hence why I'm just saying 7 a.m. Eastern time. I think it's more known than. How are you, Wayne? How are you doing? The guy who told me what timing it is on Eastern, on the east coast of US. How you doing, brothers? Wayne said, good evening to you, brothers. You too. I think it's morning here. Petrol said, hey, bro, salam alaikum salam. Bring me here. Yeah, I think most of you guys are here from the moon, so I'm quite happy for the reception we've got, guys, from the collaboration we did. We obviously, if you have not watched it, we made a video on my channel and also one on his channel. I think if I quickly pull it up, as you can see, most of you guys are there. So if you have a question, I know that we've built quite a little nice community, but maybe some of you guys are quite new here. So if you have a question regarding the way I like to trade, what kind of stuff you're going to actually be seeing or expecting on a daily basis, then be my guest, ask me a question. By the way, guys, just to give you a quick look, I know that most of you guys know about this fact, but I'm a guy who already posted over 200 videos on my Arabic channel. It has 8.8k subs, and I've been doing this for almost 4 years now in terms of sharing my trades and sharing my TA, but as a full-time profitable day trader for much longer than that. So I'm a full-time day trader, but I decided to open up a new English channel, not new but relatively new to my Arabic one at least. So I've been doing it for a while. I just decided right now to jump on the English content train, going live every single day, Monday to Friday. So Saturdays and Sundays are exclusive for the Moon Show. If you've been following the channel, maybe you just watch the videos, but if you watch the live streams on the Moon Show, you'd know that I'm the guy who shows up on Saturdays and Sundays making my own weekend show. So Crypto Kid is doing the Monday to Friday on the Moon Show. I show up on Saturday and Sunday. Hence why, since we only do twice a week on the Moon Show, I decided to also go live on my own English channel or from Monday to Friday to cover every single day. And by the way, the whole premise of us going live is to share my expectations, tell you where I think Bitcoin is going next, and also every single day share my best short and long trades. And by the way, to give you a better idea, guys, that I also go live on my Arabic channel. And last time, I think 2 days ago, I took with them a long live on the stream. We literally took this long live on my Arabic channel, and I also shared it on my English channel. So the whole premise of me going live, whether on the Arabic one or the English one, is for us to stay for an hour or so, an hour or maybe an hour and a half, and then whenever I talk about a short or a long idea and we get actually offered that on live, I'll never stay away or be fearful of taking it live with you guys. It doesn't make a difference to me, to be honest. Like, I'd love to be transparent. I always try to mention my stop losses, my entries, my margin, whatever it is. I'm always trying to have the portal open just to give you extra transparency whenever someone is actually like asking me a question. It's better, to be honest, than rather than telling them that I've taken a short, just show them that I've actually taken the short that I said I will do. So let me quickly take a look on the comments. Thank you, brothers, for showing up. Tell us what time it is on your countries, brothers. Wayne said, good evening. Missed you yesterday. Glad you're back on today with the growing community. Yes, brother. Unfortunately, yesterday I decided not to take or go live because we made a quick or quite a good video, to be honest, a 10-minute video on my own channel. So I wanted to sit there for a while, guys, and I also made it back by also filming the update quite early in the morning. So I made my daily update video, and then we made another video with Carl, and then I decided not to go live because I think that was enough content for the day, guys. But hopefully the quick 5 or 7 minute video that I've posted, I think at 2 p.m. Dubai time, quite covered everything for the day, so I didn't quite leave you hanging for yesterday. But hopefully, going further or going forward, I'd never miss an upload, guys. You know me, I always make a quick video and a live stream every single day. So don't worry, brother. Sorry, Wayne, for not showing up yesterday, but thank you actually for missing me and actually noticing that we've not went live yesterday. Hey Sunshine, I've come to your channel thanks to the vid area on the Carl Moon. Looking forward to getting into TA with you. Thank you actually for your nice comments and thank you for supporting me. By the way, guys, as I told you, just stick around if you want to actually, if you're interested in someone that speaks every single day about Bitcoin, ETH mostly, like mostly Bitcoin, and then secondarily ETH, and I mostly talk about charts, trading, longs, shorts. I know it's quite boring. You won't find patterns here. You won't find maybe like large targets. I would not be able to tell you if Bitcoin is going to 200 or 50,000, but every single day I'm going to have a short or long idea, or sometimes even both, and we go live to actually like look at the price action and take the trades with you. So if you want to become a profitable day trader, or if you want, at least you have someone, want to have someone that is every single day with you in terms of taking trades, then I'm going to be your guy. If you actually looking for more news, looking for someone who maybe looks on the higher time frames, this wouldn't be me. If you're actually looking for someone that would trade meme coins, ask or tell you about or random coins, this unfortunately would not be me. I'm quite boring. Even though I'm young, my mentality is quite old when it comes to trading. I'm just opening up the chart, seeing the best short, and I'll take it with you guys. If we take a long, I'll take it with you guys. Also, sometimes, like maybe once a week, I'll have a clearer, like they call, my community calls it, a crystal ball prediction whenever or sometimes I say like Bitcoin is probably going lower or higher. So it wouldn't be every single day, but for maybe once a week you'll find me actually giving you a strong prediction in terms where the market is going. But for the most part, it's going to be quite boring of me just waiting for a level at the top for taking a short and waiting for a drop for taking a long. Most of my TA is just scenario based. So I'll tell you, if this then that, if this then that. It's quite boring, but it makes us money. As I said, as I like to say on the channel, brothers, that boring makes money. Hence why I'm trying to stick to my usual routine. Samuel said, bro, can you make that chart more clear? Because too many lines. Thank you for that. I think that is quite like an interesting like take on it, because I actually like, I have a saying on my Arabic channel, especially I've been saying it for years, that please clean up your chart. I hate when someone is using like the RSI, MACD, and whatever 3-letter acronym indicator they're using. As you can see, I literally have 0 indicators. I'm against indicators, if you could say that. And I also just quiet to make it quite clean. So it's quite interesting that some people will see that this chart is not clean, but for me, this is working for me, so hence why it is cleared. Or I'm quite happy, or I'm gladly taking the comments. But as you guys, trust me, this is the as clean as it gets. It's just horizontal lines. Like cleaning the chart would actually force me, if you wanna listen to you, brother, it's all good, like, by the way, but if you wanna listen to you, I'll have to delete a chart, or sorry, a line that is quite important to me. Like, I'm not having trend lines. You won't see any additional indicators, but just leave me alone with these little horizontal lines that I've got on the chart. Nothing else you'll be seeing on the chart. So it's quite the opposite, or on the flip side, to be honest. Like, I think the chart is much cleaner than most of the people out there, just to keep it open. Yes, you won't find me just drawing maybe on one chart, but I just have one chart that I traded on, so it has literally everything that I need. I'm going to delete ones, delete lines, and add lines every single day, while or as the price is moving, or as the days go on. So just tell me, guys, does everybody agree with Samuel that the chart is not clean? I think it is, to be honest. Like, the only thing that I only do or add just because I'm filming content is only this red zone. As you can see, this is the only thing that I wouldn't, to be honest, need that much, but I'm just having it on for people that everybody that gets in the live stream or the video sees immediately that red means resistance. So that's the only thing that I have for the content, to be honest. Otherwise, or anything else, I need to actually trade, brothers. So if you want me to give you some nice trades, please leave me alone with my horizontal lines. Ahmed, have a good day. Our Libyan, God bless. God bless you. I'm all in spot from yesterday. Thank you, brother. Barakallah Feek. Patrick said, is this a bull run now? No more down. It's never that simple, to be honest. But if you want to have my take as a day trader, I think that holding or breaking 108 would give us a pump. But I'd never be able to tell you guys that if the bull run is over or not. Me personally, even though my previous title, the video where we made with Carl, had the word bull market in the title, but I'm the kind of person, I've said that before, but just because we've got multiple subs now, like new subs, so I need to reiterate that I'm the kind of person to be against, like, to be like focusing too much on the wording of bull run or bear market, to be honest, or bull market and bear market. I see that it wouldn't make you much better, or it wouldn't make me money thinking or having a focus on whether this is a bull market or bear market, to be honest. Like, as a day trader, I know that my answers are boring, but I literally have nothing in the technical analysis that's showing me, yes, this is bull market or bear market, like, to be honest. Like, because like most of the time, the reason why I'm not totally against using the word, but I'm against overly focusing on it, is because it won't do me any good, to be honest. Like, the only time, or the actual time, where you actually realize that we have entered a bear market is the time we actually have spent probably months within the bear market. So it does me no good to be actually calling for a bull or bear market. Whenever the price goes lower, I'm looking to long. If we're going higher, I'm looking to short. I know it's boring, but it makes me money. It makes me money, guys. So hopefully, why, like, or if you want to stick with me for weeks, months, that's totally up to you, but you'll quite start noticing or understanding the way I trade. It's mostly just day trading. I'm mostly focusing on the lower time frame. I do have some opinions on the higher time frame, but it's all because I want to make money by taking longs and shorts. This hence why I'm not totally focusing on whether we're going to 50 or 200. If someone is going to ask me, maybe we haven't gotten this kind of question yet today, but every single day, whether on my own Arabic channel or my own English channel, or even on the Moon Show, whenever I go live there, I get always asked the question, do you think we're going, for example, to 200,000? To be honest, whenever I get asked this question, I'll always tell you guys that I have no clue. Literally nothing on the technical analysis side would tell us if we're going to 200,000 or not. Like, sometimes I can be bullish, sometimes I can be bearish. Like, if someone knows me from the Moon's weekend show, or even on my own English channel, you would have known that I'm the person who was calling for 98 when we were at 111. So sometimes, yes, maybe once a week, once every 10 days, I'll have a clear prediction in terms of going lower or higher. But for the most time, or for the most part of the week or month, I'm going to be quite boring in terms of telling you guys that we're going to wait for this for short and this for a long. So hence why, to be honest, I'd never know where the market is going, and I'm just day trading as the price is moving. Marhaba everyone, I'm from Australia, glad to be on this channel. God bless you. Thank you for your nice comments. Our people from Australia and wherever you're watching us from. Zloty said, if you can tell us about your profit taking method, what are you looking when you decide to take profits? Thank you, brother. To be honest, the profit taking method is usually like on a trade by trade basis, but just to give you a quick rundown on the way I like to trade or take trades, is basically just firstly locking in TP1 at the most important resistance line, and then leaving the rest open with the break even, or with the stop loss at break even. So I can't tell you exactly how I take profits because it depends on what kind of trade I've entered, but for the most part, I'm the kind of person to hold on for the winners for as long as possible, even though I don't have the account right now open, but I've got another week's account where I've got a current short that's still open from the all-time high. I'd like to actually show it to you guys maybe on today's video on the later on, or maybe even for tomorrow. I'm going to actually show you guys my short open. I think most of you guys know about it, but just because we got a ton of people coming from the Moon Show, hence why I need to have that account open, just to give you. I'm not going to flex about it. I'm not bragging about getting a short from the literal all-time high. I just want to make it, or showcase it to you guys, because I think that would actually show you how exactly I'm trading or managing my trades. Because like I entered a short from the all-time high, not knowing that this would be the all-time high. And this is exactly what I'm trying to teach and preach every single day, guys, that I am taking the short, and then if it becomes a winner, I'm going to hold on for it for as long as possible. Like, yes, I'm going to probably take profit one at the closest resistance line on a lower time frame, but I'm going to keep the rest open. Like, I'm gladly, like, even right now, as you can see, I've got a short open. As you can see, I took profit, but I still got it open. Like, let me quickly delete the lines. As you can see, I have my shorts open. It was in huge profits, but not right now. Obviously, the profits are less. But even though with that, like, I'm still holding on to it. I've got my stop loss at break even, so I'm always prepared to be for the trade to close at break even with just a little bit of profits, rather than actually always closing it too soon. So you never catch me like close it at 103, 104. I try to actually hold on for it. If we get a larger drop, I'm going to have a short from the top. This is how exactly I managed to actually get a short from the all-time high. I never knew. I'm not going to flex the fact that I've got an all-time high short, because I didn't know at the higher time frame that this is the all-time high, but I had it as on a lower time frame similar to this, and then just kept it open with the break even or with the stop loss at break even, guys. So sorry for talking, by the way, guys, sorry for talking quite quickly. I know that my accent is not the best. I know that I speak quite quickly. But hopefully, as I always say, guys, hopefully the stuff that I say or the education that comes out of my mouth are more important than the way I speak. So now that we're done with this, let me quickly take a look at the comments. If you oh, sorry, I think I read the comment. Sunshine said it's 8:30 p.m. here in Western Australia. That's quite good, to be honest. Quite. Melbourne is 11:30, so we got a 3-hour difference, I think, from West and East Coast, if I'm not mistaken. Y said 6:30. Central Eastern Time, I think, maybe. Congrats for 2K. Thank you, brother. Giannis said telescope. Yes, congrats. Likewise, bro. Thank you, brothers. I used to live in Melbourne. Okay. I'm reading the chat between the people. Okay. Wayne said, I took this short from 106.1 a couple days ago, back when you moved the markets. Thanks you for the alpha, straightforward, easy to learn and follow the TA. Thank you, brother, and thank you actually for taking the trades. The most thing that make me happy every single day, and the reason why I literally go live and spend an hour on my English channel and then open, like once I'm done with this, after 30 minutes, I'm going to also go live on my Arabic one, and then I'm going to make a little quick video on the English channel, and then another one on my Arabic one. This is why actually you guys see that I've got 815 videos on my Arabic one, on my Arabic channel, which is like which would come out to be a video every single day for the past 2.5 years, maybe. I haven't done the math quite, but maybe you can do it for me. And also for the English one, we only just started and I already got 89 videos. So to me, to be honest, I'm never focusing on the quality. Hopefully the quality is not bad, but the thing that I'm most interested on is actually giving you the information. As I always say, guys, that 3 important things that I'd like for anyone that watches my videos to get out from are: the first one is obviously our top one, or top place would be actually making money or profiting out of the stuff that I say, out of the setups that I give. And secondly, if you do not manage to somehow make money, hopefully you do, but if you do not manage, then at least you would understand and gain more insight on the TA that I do. And third place, when it comes to actually getting or gaining something from the channel, if you're not prepared to take the setups, if you're not prepared to learn from the stuff that I say, at least be entertained with the whole live stream and the content that I do. So hopefully someone would take one of these options, or preferably all of these all together. Hold on. Let me quickly take a look at the comments. Quite a lot, to be honest. So thank you. You will short around 106. I think Vikrant came a bit too late, maybe. Or maybe you didn't quite come too late. The short idea, I won't say I will short at 106, but the plan is, if we get hit, or we hit 106 and then fall lower and then maybe see the bad reaction here, then I'm going or planning to short. So yes, I'm planning to short based on the reaction, but never tell you 100% I'm going to go or short short the market when we hit 106. This is why I always tell you guys not to actually randomly set a limit order. I'm against setting a limit order and a limit order rather than just setting an alert, guys. Wayne said 1,200 new subs overnight. English X the moon, the legend effect. Thank you, brother, and thank you for actually noticing the sub count. He's waiting for 107, 108, and we see. I'm not waiting for 107, 108. I'm just let me make it quite crystal clear, guys, for everybody that just joined into the live. I'm not waiting, quote unquote, waiting for 107, 108. I'm just waiting for my setups. What are they? Basically, we either hit or continue to go up. If we do, I'm not saying that we're going to go up, maybe because we can roll that back down, but if we continue to go up, I'm going to be interested in a short at 106. If the reaction is good, by good I mean bad, by bad I mean taking a short, so hopefully it's not quite confusing. If it's a good reaction whenever I'm looking to short, then obviously I need the price to be actually not being able to break the resistance line. So doing this would give me a short, but otherwise, if we break 106, I'm going to be waiting for 107, 108. So hopefully you've understood why or how exactly I'm doing so. And even like the reason why I'm saying that we'd never know that if we're going to hit 106 or not, because obviously I already got a short open from 106.37 previously, because we took it from the fake out from 2 days ago, if I'm not mistaken. So hence why I do not see the need for me to long or short randomly. If we go lower, I'm going to be happy because I've got a short already open. If we go higher, we either get offered a new short or wait for something else to happen, because to be honest, you'd never catch me longing the breakout. So even though maybe you can expect a little pump at 106, but me personally, I hate to trade, or the way I trade, to be honest, is I'd never trade the breakout. So even though right now, whilst we're above 105, I'm expecting, like, my personal expectations would be us going higher, but I'll never trade based upon that. You'd never catch me long in here, because why would I long here when I could have longed at the lows? Like, because I was asleep, and also I was not given a specific idea to long here, I would not actually long too late or randomly at the top. So I either miss the longs at the lows and then just wait for the price to go much higher, or I wait patiently for maybe a short. So hopefully, guys, you've understood the way I like to trade. I know that this way would not offer me as much trades as, or had I actually traded the breakouts, but to be honest, I'd much rather doing that, because if someone, for example, if someone had actually looked at this and said that right now I'm going to jump into a long here because we are breaking out, quote unquote breaking out, because as you can see, obviously, I think we can all agree that we had this. Hold on, let me quickly delete the brushes. We clearly got this little triangle as resistance, and someone could have said or may have said that right now we are breaking out, as you can see here. And then instead of jumping into a short, or not jumping into a short, waiting for a possible short, they jumped into a long. So see how I'm against, or why I'm against trading the break out of a resistance line, is because here the most common thing to happen is, rather than just keep on going or the price going up, we actually go lower and get a fake out. So if you want to actually follow me for a longer while, hopefully you understand and see how effective it is to stop trading shorts at the lows and longs at the tops. So I know it's quite intuitive whenever I say it, but to be honest, most of the viewers or most of the traders are here that trade based on us going lower. Or so, say for example, like one would say, I'm not totally against this, but I'm just saying that me personally, I would not do that. Hopefully, guys, you'd understand the contrast between me and someone else. But maybe someone would say that yes, right now we have broken out of this downtrend trend line, and then maybe we can short, for example. But to be honest, even though, like, now that we're looking at it, it has, or in retrospect, it actually worked out for a much lower drop. Me personally, I'd not jump into a short here. Like, I'd rather hold or get a short at the top, or just miss out on it and wait for lower. You'd never catch me like saying that we broke something and I'm going to short. Like, what's the point of, like, for example, I'd give you a quick idea. Sorry for wasting your guys' time. What's the point, or see how good it is to not short the break out of lines or support, not shorting the support, is basically because, like, if you have been watching me for a while, you would have known that we had taken along after we had faked out 100,000. Now, if someone was planning to sell or short the loss of 100,000, as it is actually an important support, then they would have lost money. See how we actually faked out 100,000 and then immediately jumped higher. So it would have been quite better to be either waiting for lower here after that losing 100,000, or at least waiting for the fake out and then jumping too long. So please, just a quick advice, as someone who turned or applied this to his own trading and then made money. If you want to become a profitable trader and do it for a living, stop shorting if the price is going lower, and stop longing if the price is going higher. I know that one would say, why would I short, or sorry, why would I not long if the price is breaking out of something that is important? To be honest, the way I like to trade is mainly, or I've noticed that out of experience, I wouldn't say that I'm the most experienced person, but out of experience and out of back testing previous price action, I always see, especially Bitcoin, likes to fake out, or likes to make it seem as if we're breaking resistance and then falls lower, and make it seem as if we're breaking support and then pumps higher. So just to avoid this whole fake out within Bitcoin, just cancel this. Like, stop trading if you do not see a certain a good opportunity to be traded based on. Stop taking or over trading, but just waiting for multiple lines to break. So sorry for turning it totally educational here. I'm just the kind of guy to like to speak a lot. I know that most of you guys have already noticed this, but I'm just waiting with you guys for a possible short. So if we not get offered the short, I'm going to probably speak more, maybe take a look at ETH. Let's see how ETH is doing. It's quite pumping a lot. I think that ETH against Bitcoin is going higher. And by the way, just to give you some extra more info, that the reason why I'm against, or not against, but I hate charting the Bitcoin dominance is because it's not a tradable asset. Hence why I think that's quite better if someone wants to get a better look at, or better expectations or a prediction on the Bitcoin dominance, just look at the Ethereum against Bitcoin chart. It's quite, actually, it works as the inverse chart of the Bitcoin dominance. So instead of actually charting the Bitcoin dominance, just chart the Ethereum against Bitcoin chart, and whenever you like draw a certain support on the ETH Bitcoin chart, just understand that anything that is bullish on this would mean that it's bearish on the Bitcoin dominance. For example, just to give you some extra proof, see how we literally topped out or during or on the 24th of August, and then we saw a drop, and right now we are seeing a little pump. So if we literally open up the dominance chart, you'll see that we bottomed out at 24th of October or August, sorry, and then right now we are seeing a bit of a drop. So if I open it up without even like pre-checking it, I haven't checked it for a while, but just to give you proof that I do not take a need to take a look at the Bitcoin dominance. If I open it up, see how similar it is. Like, we literally, this is the pump that is happening on the ETH against Bitcoin. I'm saying pump because this is the obvious, or the opposite. So this is a dump here because it is a, let me open it up. It's a pump here. And also, this top out will be actually the bottom on the chart of the Bitcoin dominance. If I quickly go back to it, if I manage to find it somehow, I think, hold on, all right, here it is. Here it is, as you can see, literally on the 24th of August. Let me take a quick look. Where was that? Exactly here. That would have been the bottom of the chart. So see, the bottom for ETH, not quite because we've bottomed twice, but this is the bottom for ETH. For Bitcoin dominance, which was actually the top for the Ethereum against Bitcoin chart. So whenever you see me opening up the chart of the ETH against Bitcoin, the reason why I mainly focus on this, or I have it as the secondary chart to the Bitcoin chart, is because I view this as the measure of dominance for Bitcoin. So if I see something that is bullish on this chart, that would mean that I'm talking about a bearish move on the dominance chart, and the opposite is also true. So whenever we see the ETH against Bitcoin chart is pumping, we know that the dominance is going lower. We know that Ethereum will probably outperform Bitcoin, and also most of the other altcoins will follow. Like, because the market is quite young relatively, and also just because ETH, even though one would actually maybe disagree, maybe some of you guys would disagree, the matter of fact, guys, is that ETH is still the leader of the altcoins. So mainly, I'm talking about 99% of the time, you would not see a good move on most of the market or most of the altcoins, if you want to call them alt season, unless ETH starts to move. Hence why right now we literally saw the death or the or the beginning of the drop on every single altcoin when literally the ETH against Bitcoin chart topped out. We saw this top out. We saw the Bitcoin dominance, the bottom out, and then we literally had or still have actually a literal period of like more than 2 months now. I think 2 months and a half of us going lower, and by that I mean the alts are, or the Bitcoin price outperforming every single altcoin. Now, not literally every single one, because we literally have now some anomalies. We have Zcash, I think, like literally pumped a ton previously. I'm not following all of these altcoins, guys, to be honest. I'm not the kind of guys to look at the news. The only news I like to look at is just the interest rate whenever they're being cut or maybe increased, and also the inflation rate. So I'm just looking at these both metrics. Anything else I do not keep an eye on, to be honest. I like to keep it quite simple. I have my charts, I have my simple lines, and then maybe look at the inflation and the interest rate. That's it. I know that's simple, I know that it's boring, but as I said, for the last time I'll say it, boring does make money, guys. So if you want to keep up with me, I'm always trying to be transparent by sharing if I'm winning a trade or losing, because I'm never going to actually stay away or be fearful of not showing you guys, or not showing you guys actually the chart and also the stop loss and every single detail. So just to quickly reiterate, guys, that I know that most of you guys are newcomers to the channel. I do go live every single day, Monday to Friday, on my own channel, guys, at 4 p.m. Dubai time. That would mean, I think most people have said it, but I think the only timing I remember is just 7 a.m. Eastern time. So 7 a.m. Eastern time, 4 p.m. Dubai time, Monday to Friday. You'll see this face every single Monday to Friday going live on my own channel. And also I'll do a quick little update every single day at 3 or 4 hours after the live stream. So I'm always posting daily, I'm always going live daily, except Saturday and Sunday. There is exclusive for the moon show. So Saturday, Sunday, you would not see me go live here. I'll just make a quick little update, but I'm still doing the live streams on the moon show, because I have already started doing the weekend show Saturday and Sunday. So if you do not already follow the moon, I think most of you guys already follow it, just make sure that Saturday and Sunday you'll catch me on the weekend show. I'm doing or filming these Saturdays and Sundays, but the rest of the week, the important stuff, the meat of the market, would happen from Monday to Friday. So because obviously weekend show only happens or occurs Saturday and Sunday, and Saturday and Sunday the markets are not open, hence why the volume would not be higher. Like most of the weekend show is based on us pre-planning or just planning some scenarios to trade on, but the actual trading would be done Monday to Friday, hence why it's always quite good if you have the time. It's never a must, guys, to be honest. This is why I'm trying to make also these little quick updates, because some of you guys will be able to follow the live streams, most of you, or maybe 50% of you won't be. So as I told you guys, I'm trying to please every single sub by making videos and going live streaming every single day. And also I think maybe you guys have noticed that I made a quick little, as you can see here, I don't know what to call it, a design where it shows the Telegram channel being in the description. Let me quickly replay it again. I made it brand new actually, so tell me how it looks on the channel. Hold on, let me, if I manage to make it play right now. As you can see, join and then the Telegram logo and then whatever. So if you want to actually follow me, guys, it's never a must, but I always do got the Telegram the Telegram channel, the free one, on the description. I do not have anything to sell you. If you want to support me, I don't know what to do. Maybe a good comment would work. But if you want to keep up with me, I always got the free Telegram channel on the description. That's it. To be honest, I'm just waiting right now for the price action. And sorry for not keeping up with the comments. I'm trying to look at them quickly. Hold on. We got Crypto Hersons. Thank you, brother. Patrol said, I think they're having a little conversation midway through the comments. That chart is clean as whistle. Don't chase the formula, bro. You have a winning formula. Keep going. Stay focused, or keep growing. Stay focused. Keep the mission. Thank you, brother, for your nice comment. Vicky said, in my opinion, this cycle probably was the worst for spot holders. Better to trade. Exactly. Hence why I've totally changed my mentality for the past 3-4 years, guys. Like I've been like overly burned with like these little random altcoins that would go 90 to 99% down. Hence why I stopped caring. This is why I literally do not care if this is bull market or bear market. I'm going to long and short whenever I get the chance to. I literally have no care in the world whether we go to 200k or 50k next. I know that's quite boring, but it makes you money. I stopped caring, to be honest, brother. This is why I'm trying to build a little community of traders that would go long and short every single day, rather than just caring about the market. The most outlook that I can like care about is us, maybe on a weekly time frame. Other than that, I would not focus on it too much. Hence why like I haven't opened anything higher than the 4 hour time frame ever since we've started the live stream now, guys. So hopefully you've got the gist of what exactly I'm doing. Omish said, down or up to the end of the day. Never that simple, unfortunately, Omish. So sorry for not answering in a simple way. One time said, great job. Thank you, brother. Appreciate your time and knowledge. Thank you, brother, for your appreciation and for your kind words, brothers. Thank you for everybody who's been actually showing up here. Thank you, Wayne. Smash the likes button. Make sure to smash the like button. I've never asked for likes, to be honest. Even on my Arabic channel, I'm known for not asking for likes. I've never understood what good with asking for likes do me. If you know that the what do you call it, the algorithm helps with likes, maybe just push the like button, but never something that I ask for, to be honest. Like, hold on, bro. This weight is going to 3x your account. I think maybe I've missed a comment here. Good afternoon, Michael. How are you doing? There's an unemployment rate and the date in the US today. That's why we pumping. Let's see how we go. Let's wait and see. Maybe you're right, or maybe the pump would actually help us. Vikram said your knowledge and honesty shows in public interaction. 100 plus on live, 200 subs, to 2k subs and 50 likes. I'm among your first 200 subscribers. Keep up the good work. Thank you, Vikrant, for showing up. Your kind comments. I remember like I'm just like rest assured that every single person that comments at least once, I'm always going to remember, guys. I've been actually like, especially with my Arabic community, I've got people that have been commenting for the past 3-4 years. So do not worry, guys. You do not have to overly comment, but a good comment, a nice kind comment, will always go a good way, to be honest, in terms of me feeling like I'm doing or changing something that is quite good, to be honest. Because like I knew that growing the channel, especially at the beginning, most of the people, just because I've already got experience, I wouldn't say experience in terms of like building the content, but experience in terms of being consistent. The main thing about making a YouTube channel is mainly consistency, guys. So I open up the channel not to build good numbers or big numbers, but just to build a community. And even like with it, I'm overly happy about the 2k subs now, and obviously the numbers do matter for some time, or for a little a good effect, but on the most of the time, I only, or whenever we started going live and we saw a little community of 5 to 10 people commenting every single day, I felt like I already conquered the world, to be honest, because it was never about views, and it's still never about views, to be honest, guys. I'm just I like talking about live streaming and talking about technical analysis on live. And as my Arabic viewers would know, that I'm the kind of person that likes to literally talk and go on and on and on about trading, education stuff when it comes to trading. And I also like found out, like whenever I stopped going live last year for a month on my Arabic channel, I found out that even my success rate at trading falls lower. So I think that, or maybe there's a correlation that between me going live talking about trading and also like trading myself. So I think that like this channel, or me talking about content for literally 4-5 hours every single day, is even making money, not because I'm selling you something, but rather just because I'm actually doing better, or I do better in terms of trading when I go live. Wayne said, or sorry, maybe I missed a question of his. Hold on, brothers. Let me quickly take a look at them. What platform do you trade on? I'd never overly promote an exchange, but if you want to support me, I always have weeks on the first description, on the first link on the description, guys, if you want to support me. And also, we've got good deposit bonus, so it's never a must. The reason why I'm using weeks is because I actually like them in terms of fees, and also because they require no KYC. And the main thing is because most exchanges do not actually give us the features that as day traders are looking for. So for example, I need a system or the platform to give me an exact execution in terms of me entering a trade and also leaving it. So I think we've seen how Binance like did bad whenever Bitcoin like dropped heavily. So weeks is good. I'd never overly promote it. Yes, using my own link. Yes, the first thing in the description has my referral code. It would actually like benefit me, but it's never a must, guys. The good thing is it has no KYC, so it's all up to you. I'm just answering the question. Thank you, Patrol. I think it is weeks. It is actually weeks. This is why I actually got it open here. I think you can see the logo at the top left corner. Hold on. He uses weeks for trading. 50 deposit bonus by using his code inscription. Thank you, Wayne, for asking the question. We're here for the education. Keep up the winning formula, your definite purpose, no matter the noise from the chat. I think that the chat's been totally kind to me for now, at least. Education and profits go hand in hand. Thank you, brother. What about the government closeout the coming days? I literally have no idea, brothers. I'm the most boring guy, most boring guy that you'll find talking about crypto. I only focus on longing and shorting. I do not care. I fail to see any correlation of me entering a short or long based on the government shutdown in the US. Although it could be bad, maybe, but it would be probably bad on a larger time frame, like on a 1 month horizon. Maybe we'll get a drop. Maybe, I'm just saying maybe, but on a single day, I managed to fail, or I'm failing to actually see any effect in terms of an immediate effect of this making me short or long. You'd never see me like closing a trade just because of an outside factor in terms of news or something. Zloty said, it is funny at Moonshow every each of you talking about other directions. Example, Carl is bullish, CK is bearish, you're telling all options up and down. I love you all, but hard to digest all this info. It's quite good, to be honest, because as I've been saying every single day, guys, that never listen to someone on the internet, whether me or anybody else. Just take all of the info in and then filter out whatever does not make sense to you. So you'd never. Oh, please do not be confused if for example, I'm not totally I'm directionless, and then say for example CryptoKid is bearish, Carl is bullish, then that would not, it should not actually affect you that much, to be honest. Just watch them all. It's at the end content from YouTube. Do not take your trading advice from YouTube, brothers. Make sure that you trade your own way. And if you wanna take an opinion from me or from someone else, that's quite good. But do not be confused. At least that's a scary thing to be in, to be honest. Holding spot for years up and down is depressing. To be honest, it depends on what kind of coin you're holding, to be honest. If you had held Bitcoin, I think you're quite doing well. Anything else, I'm against, to be honest. Like I've been burned so much to the point where I started hating holding random altcoins for years. Like if you open up chart, for any single altcoins other than maybe Bitcoin, ETH, and Solana, you'll see them literally dead or been dead for the past 4 years, 5 years. Like even Cardano has like topped out at $3, I think 4 years ago, and never seen anything closer to that ever since. So I mean, hodling could work, not for me, to be honest. How is your leverage in trading? It depends on the margin. Yes, the stock Series TA. Thank you, bro. Thank you, Sunshine. Michael said, definitely congratulations with 2K subs. Just a week ago, you were at like 650. Exactly. You're doing an amazing job. Thank you, brothers. Any spot to short? I haven't quite understood the question, but just to give it quickly, guys, thank you for the nice comments actually showing up. I knew that maybe the first live stream back, once we were done with this massive explosion of the channel, would not be something easy, but the reaction and the reception from the comments was and is still actually totally nice of you guys. Thank you, brothers, for showing up, and sisters. And thank you for showing up and being kindly nice to me, brothers. I'm going to keep it up every single day. Don't worry about consistency. I'm totally enjoying this, brothers. So I won't stop talking for probably years. If you see me miss an upload, just know that maybe I'm in bad health or something. I'm maybe seriously ill. If I'm at least less than 70% ill, you won't find me miss an upload, guys. So I'm going to keep it up. Thank you, guys. Your comments actually helped me a lot by being overly ecstatic and being consistent. I'm always known to be the guy that will always keep going further. So if anything happens new, make sure that you follow the channel and also hit the notification bell. If you're someone new to the channel, you have to understand that this sort of content is always tailor-made for someone who is looking to jump into a trade. So have the notification bell on, because if you miss a video and you watch it after 24 hours, everything that I was talking about has changed. So make sure that you always follow or watch the videos. It's not a must, but at least if you're open to watch me for a while, you either don't watch me or watch me a lot, because midway, or if you watch from time to time, it's quite hard to follow my journey, because even the titles are not a good a representation of what I think, because every single day I choose and I have a different outlook on the market. So I'm always going live at 7 a.m. Eastern, which is 4 p.m. Dubai time, my time, and I also make a quick little video. Hit the notification bell, guys, and also, as I said, just to quickly say it before I forget, we always got the exchange that I use, Weeks. And yes, it has my referral code. Yes, I'm going to make money if you use my code. It's never a must, to be honest, but it's always here as the first in the link in the description. And most importantly, we also got the free Telegram channel. Make sure that you follow me there, because every single time I see something that is urgent, rather than just making a video, because it would take me more time, I try to actually make a quick little post on the free Telegram channel. So I have nothing to sell you, but you can join if you actually want to get or gain more insight on the market. Thank you, brother, for showing up and being quite nice to me. Hopefully you've understood and enjoyed and made money out of the content, and you haven't yet made money or understood anything, just keep on watching, because I'm going to go live every single day. I'm going to now wrap it up and start another live stream in 10 minutes on my other channel. I'm going to do it for a lot, to be honest, guys, because I'm consistent and I'm quite happy with the stuff that I'm doing. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll leave you